Hello everyone, welcome to Grim Wanderer and to News and Current Events Friday. Just a reminder that every day I'm now posting a video on my second channel, 90 Seconds of News. You should really check that out if you haven't already. My expectation is that this change will allow me to focus my News and Current Events Fridays here on my main channel on a slightly more in-depth look at various topics, instead of just covering the headlines. I am going to try to keep posting 3 videos per week on this channel, but I will be honest, with 7 videos on the second channel and 3 on this channel, it is a lot of work. But I want to continue in the hope that you're getting some value or at least some entertainment out of it. Anyway, on with the news. Earlier today, Friday the 13th of October, Trump refused to recertify the Iran nuclear deal, despite assurances from various independent sources that Iran is keeping their end of the bargain. This follows his actions on Thursday, where he took deliberate steps to sabotage the Affordable Care Act. Trump's hatred of these and other treaties and laws and programs and policies seems to have more to do with his hatred of President Obama and his obsession with destroying President Obama's legacy than anything substantial or rational. So let's take a closer look, shall we? As we all know, Trump spent years challenging Obama's citizenship and legitimacy as president. From 2011 and onward, he began promoting the birther conspiracy theories. Now, Trump has admitted recently that there is nothing to this theory, but he has never disavowed his own actions. As president, Trump has devoted himself to undoing the Obama legacy, no matter the cost to the country or to those people who rely on the programs and policies that he deems part of that legacy. After months trying, and failing, to push Congress to repeal the Affordable Care Act, i.e. Obamacare, Trump is now trying to unilaterally undermine and defund it, including ending subsidies paid to health insurance providers that help low-income households. He is withdrawing from the Paris Climate Accord, a course of action decried even by America's closest allies. The Clean Power Plan, cancelled. The Iran deal decertified. Dreamers program ended, leaving the fate of 800,000 people in limbo. Trade deals cancelled. Rolling back of LGBT protections. Rolling back efforts to help graduates who are struggling to repay student loans. Even undoing, with his arrogance and belligerence, the positive image that Obama built for America around the world. A Pew Research Center poll released in June showed that over 75% of people polled in 37 countries around the world have a negative view of Trump and no confidence that he will do the right thing in international affairs. Pew compares this to data from Obama's second term, where 64% had a positive view of Obama and confidence in his ability to direct America's role in the world. And the negative view towards Trump is reflecting on the view of America overall. Less than half of the people surveyed now said they have a favorable view of the US. That's down 15% under Trump in less than a year. Intentional or not, this negative view of America that Trump is creating around the world is having potentially damaging impact. For example, following decertification of the Iran deal today, worshippers shouted anti-American slogans during Friday prayers in Tehran. In recent months, European diplomats told BuzzFeed that Trump's only question on various policies has been, did Obama approve this? If the answer is yes, he won't listen to argument or debate. He simply says no, and he opposes it. According to BuzzFeed, Trump is viewed with fear because he has no historical view, no context or understanding, and because his actions seem so irrational. And he is the subject of mockery, with diplomats saying they're playing word bingo as a poke at his limited vocabulary. According to CNN, some aides indicate that Trump becomes furious when his advisors give him options that aren't markedly different from those of the Obama administration. Trump has promoted multiple false claims in his obsession with Obama. That his inauguration crowd was bigger than Obama's, despite photo evidence clearly to the contrary. That Obama wiretapped Trump Tower, a claim experts immediately dismissed. And these are just a couple examples. And so we have to ask ourselves, in the end, why? Why is Trump so obsessed with President Obama and his legacy? Well, there was the White House press dinner back in 2011, where President Obama made fun of Trump, but part of the reason he made fun of Trump was that Trump was then obsessed with birtherism. So Trump's hatred of Obama precedes that. Both GQ and Salon.com have separately come to the same conclusion, that Trump hates Obama because he is a black man who became president. Racism, pure and simple. But Salon goes even further, saying that not only was President Obama an African American who became president, but he was clearly Trump's moral and intellectual superior, and with his racist tendencies, Trump could not let that stand. It is also clear that this hatred and obsession with Obama's legacy is red meat for Trump's fan base of white supremacists and racists. To be clear, I'm not saying that everyone who supports Trump is a racist, but we have to be honest and acknowledge that many of them are. The broader American public, however, is not impressed by Trump's actions, his obsession, his lies, or his racism. It is, in fact, increasingly concerned. Trump is one of the least popular presidents in memory, and one recent poll found that 55% of Americans view him as unfit for office. So, what do you think? Is Trump obsessed with President Obama and Obama's legacy? Is he a racist? Is he fit for office? I'm happy to discuss or debate as you see fit in the comments below. And while you're at it, please consider liking and sharing this video and subscribing to my channel for more. And be sure to check out 90 Seconds of News every day at 9 a.m. UK time for daily headlines. I'll be back on Monday with another, hopefully funny, and almost certainly embarrassing story in my Life and Time segment. Until then, be good. And if you can't be good, be wicked well.